Hi everyone.
Hi.
Camera problems. Excuse me. She can't get in. Is it set up as private?
Shouldn't be.
Set up as public. Now she's on.
Gotcha. Got it. Okay.
See you now. Hello.
Do you want to go handle that?
Not really. What do you want? Watch the
Take your
cord.
tablet and go to bed.
Just-
okay.
yeah.
I know that's what you wanted.
Forgive me. I'm going to be coughing. I have my seasonal cough right now. So hopefully, if you're wearing headphones, please be careful.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I'm going to try and make sure I cough towards the microphone.
Do you have your cough drops with you?
No, I do not.
That might help.
I don't have water either. Probably need to go
Probably get some water.
Water too.
Yeah. So I can hold things down.
No, you
Steph and I can
can't.
chit-chat.
This is too difficult for you. You can't do that.
If anyone knows this better, it would be me.
I know it all.
Yeah. No.
Because I'm a know-it-all.
I just saw the replay of that. That was hilarious. But he thinks he knows it all.
Hey, I try.
It all. Hi, Steph.
Excuse me.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Steph. Hi, Jeff. Hi, whoever else
I
is
know
watching.
my favorite topic. And so what I'm trying to do right now is set things back up so that, first of all, people are not seeing the argument that we just had on live stream. Haha.
I'll get over it.
No, it's no big deal.
Excuse me.
All that fun stuff. But
Dang pollen.
my favorite topic too. I know it's totally your favorite topic. I wanted to have a stream where we talked about not comic books, not trading cards. We talked about what we're. He's yelling from the other room. I'm sorry, the camera got moved, so now I gotta figure out how to do this. But I wanted to talk about what we're doing this week, and we are preparing. My husband is annoying, but I love him. I really do. So if anybody goes back and watches this, yeah, I have an annoying husband. Somehow I love him. I don't know how. All right. So I wanted to talk about what we're doing this weekend and what it takes to get prepared for that. And so, Steph, I know this is like your totally favorite topic, and I do hope we get some more people in. So I'm going to have Julian take the stream as soon as he gets back because I want to try to re-share out since somebody hit live before he should have. I'm totally blaming him. And we had to reset the stream. So now we've got this once again, take two. I feel like that's our lot in life is this constant fixing of things. Um, but I wanted to just share what works, what doesn't work. At least for us, I'm open for ideas. Um, for anybody that goes back to rewatch this, I want to preface with we have, first of all, we have an expert. We have our favorite travel agent in the chat.
Mickey Guru.
Mickey Guru. Steph is awesome. Jeff, we love you too. Um, but they're ones who have been to Disney a handful of times. They are dealing with the Disney and having boys.
Yes. Teenage boys.
Teenage boys. So I hope you guys are okay with that.
Who like to sleep all day.
Yeah, who love to sleep all day. And versus us who have a almost 6-year-old girl. So and that's, and
hashtag girl dad.
Yep. So just again, things that we've learned over time, and we've done long trips, and long trips I mean 7 days. We haven't done the 2 weeks like some people do. And
we'd love to do 2 weeks one time.
We
would have to save up a lot of money to do 2 weeks. Oof.
Well, we would just have to be careful not to spend on a lot of stuff too.
A lot of resort days at the pool.
A lot of resort days at the pool. And then we're planning for this weekend.
Oh, hey, before we get going.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, I'm Julian.
Oh, hi, I'm Lori.
And we are JLV Moments and More.
Yeah, I guess we should have done that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to let
Thank you, Steph. Happy birthday to you as well.
Oh, Steph, you have a birthday coming up?
Like the same day as me.
Remember that. No, sorry. I'm horrible. I may be in a certain line of work where I'm supposed to remember things, but yeah, I'm not. I'm horrible at remembering things. So I'm going to let you take the chat for a minute.
Okay. You're all in trouble now.
Yeah, you big time. While I try to.
I realized what the song "Relax" is really about.
Sorry, I made you watch that.
I just died laughing when it came on the radio.
Well, you're gonna have to explain it now because there's some people that may not know what you're talking about.
Let's just say it's not about relaxation, it's about something else.
And we now know that why.
Because I
made you watch.
She had me watch the Holderness family, who we enjoy watching. They're hilarious, awesome, talented as heck. But
wish we could beat them.
Kim did a video on 80s songs and what they really mean compared to how songs today are, just so blatant. And one of the songs was the song "Relax" by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. And now forever when I hear that song, I'm going to be, it's going to be a different feeling now when I listen to it.
Yeah.
I was very naive for a long time with that song. Hey, Eric.
Sorry, Eric. We
had some issues.
I did delete. So all the stuff that Stephanie got to hear us arguing about, it's now officially gone. It is off the web. I do have to laugh though. That was
pretty funny that it was still going.
I'm sure it gave some people a good laugh.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, just be careful if you're watching with headphones or anything. I have a cough right now. It's my seasonal 2 times a year. I get it at the beginning of spring and the beginning of fall, and it's like a bark. And if you have
that's a nice way of putting it.
And if you have headphones, it could probably not sound so nice. Yeah. I'm trying to turn away from the microphone that's on the camera, so that way it doesn't echo so bad.
Yeah.
I do have cough drops and water, so just hopefully that can help.
So I hope that we
excuse me.
survive this weekend. That's for sure.
So yeah, and what stings even more, it's always when you want to do a nice little quick little trip that you start to feel like you're getting sick.
And then when you come back, who gets sick when they come back from Disney?
Yeah. So I am going to be dosing myself with
Breathing.
with NyQuil and Dayquil for the next 2 days
Yeah.
to knock this crap out.
Thanks, Sean. It's not that kind of channel.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. No, ma'am. Our pastor may be watching this.
Let's just put it this
we
way,
just
you
got
know,
to,
the song "Relax," you know.
Yeah, so, okay, stop. Anyway, thank God we live in a place that has a good sense of humor. So okay, so this is going to be our shortest,
very
trip
short trip
ever.
Yeah.
And Sean, okay, you're going to get us off track, girl. So this is going to be the shortest trip we've
been
ever
thinking
done.
about supplementing, you know. So
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so this is gonna be the shortest trip ever. We are leaving very, very, very early Saturday morning.
Yes.
Just the two of us, so we won't have to worry about child. She's going off to her godparents for the weekend, and then we will be coming back Sunday evening. So I have it down to like the latest we could possibly leave Disney, and hope to God that Waze gets us home in 6.5 hours.
Forget Waze, it's my foot.
Well, I don't want to. If there's any police that end up watching this, we don't want them to know. Julian will be driving 110 miles an hour.
Hey, my truck will do it.
We will get to Disney in 4.
Don't ask me how I know, but my truck will do it.
So it'll be a very short trip. So that's why I thought about this would be a great stream to talk about planning, because this is truly going to be one of those trips. You know, people are like, "Oh, it's going to be nice, relaxing, kid-free."
No, we have an agenda.
This will not be relaxing. We will have an agenda.
Exactly, we have an agenda.
We have an agenda.
Although I don't think I'm going to get to what I want to get to, though.
Probably not.
I don't think we're going to make it to Disney Springs.
I don't plan on Disney Springs. That's not on the agenda.
Yeah. So I don't know if they'll be available in the parks. So.
But okay, let's face facts. How many people go to Disney with an agenda and then it goes poof like that?
Just like a budget.
But that's not how this trip is going to work, because again, we're going to be we got to gimbal, guys. We got to gimbal. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we got to gimbal. Yeah. So we did some research. We found
DJI Osmos 3.
Yeah. So it's not the top of the line. It's not.
But apparently a lot of the streamers use it. So.
So we got a gimbal. So we're gonna have fun with that. Yes, I do plan on us going live. I don't know when. I don't know where. So we will try to let you know. Obviously, we will try to not step on too many toes with some of those that live down there and do streams all the time. I do respect them, and I want to respect their time. Maybe if we get 100,000 watchers or something like that, then we'll go from there. But yeah, we will respect that and all that kind of stuff. I want to do one more thing and then I'm going to close on my computer. But yeah, so we'll have an agenda. No birthday dinner. I saw that stuff. No birthday dinner, because one of the things that we've talked about for at least this trip and probably our next trip is to not book a dinner place.
Yeah, because
we end up spending
a lot of money. We actually spend more money on the food than I do on pins.
I got everything there.
And that's saying something, because I buy a lot of pins.
Yeah, which is not bad. I mean, the food's always great. So Julian's birthday is
it's Saturday for both of us.
Yeah,
Sean.
Saturday, October 3rd. Yeah. And then we've got our
Saturday. What
did I say? October 3rd. Sorry.
No, that's our anniversary.
Sorry, that's what I meant. That's where my brain was going. Because I was going to say. So Saturday, September 30th is Julian's birthday, and then October 3rd is our anniversary.
Tuesday, October 3rd
Tuesday? That was a Wednesday. I've lost track of days. Whatever. October 3rd is our anniversary.
Saturday the 30th is my birthday and Steph's birthday.
Yeah. So there we go. So that's one of the reasons too why we're doing this getaway weekend, so to speak, is to just.
I think the camera being up there is better.
I feel like I'm spending more time looking at the chat though. So that's one.
Like I said, we're gonna have to work to move. Anyway, so the camera is off to the side of the monitor that we're watching the chat on. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be working on getting a shelf mounted behind the monitor so that we can put the camera looking straight onto the camera and everything.
We're still learning. So, and just like Disney, we
thank you, Steph. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you. Okay. So so the plans for this weekend.
8 years. 8 years.
Yes. 8.
Yeah. 8 years.
Because Molly just turned 8.
Yep.
So 8. Yep. So the plan for this weekend, there was a couple things. Number one is I think we're pretty much going to be at Epcot come Saturday afternoonish when we get in. Here's the other thing too. We are not staying on property.
Yeah, we're staying off property.
We're staying off property. So I want to do a little video on that. It's a Hilton hotel that is new. It's actually right in the same vicinity as another hotel, Spring Hill.
That's literally like right outside, like maybe a mile.
Not even that. I would say half a mile from Disney property.
Half a mile to 3/4 of a mile to the big Disney sign saying, you're entering pretty much Disney.
It's on the northwest corner of the whole, if you do the Disney kind of as a bit of a circle square kind of thing, it's on the northwest corner of the whole Disney property. And so if anyone is driving in or renting a car, I looked at this. It's a Hilton hotel, so it's not a resort, but it's a Hilton hotel. But they have obviously the space, and they have rooms that you can have full kitchens. So I thought we're not going to stay in one of those. That's not the plan. Not for this trip. But they have the space with full kitchens, and then they have free breakfast in the mornings. So and now you're not getting a Mickey breakfast, but you're getting free breakfast, so that's part of it.
As long as they got bacon and bagels, I'm happy.
Yeah. And they have a pool. So if you do have kids,
I doubt we'll get in it.
No, we won't. But it won't be a Disney pool, of course. But it will be.
Yes, it will, Steph.
And I actually did pull a picture of the name of the hotel for those. So Steph, that you've got this. So it's Homewood Suites by Hilton Orlando, and it's Flamingo Crossings Town Center. And that Flamingo Crossing area, for a while, it was literally just 2 hotels.
Yeah. But they were both the same. It's just
they're both Marriott.
But they're sitting right next to each other, and like the entryway is in between the 2 of them.
Okay, but that's those 2 hotels.
That's those 2.
So since in the past 4 to 5 years, they have expanded this whole Flamingo Crossing area. Hi, Jeff. They have spent.
They've been building it they've been building on it since.
Shopping type places. Yeah. I think there's a CVS or Walgreens or something like that there. There are apartments. Don't know if they were apartments for cast members or the college program, or if they're just simply apartments. But they have.
Thank you, Jeff.
But they have expanded this area over the past couple of years, and we've watched it being built a little bit. So I noticed that this Hilton, and I remember at one point, I don't know if we had stayed at the Spring Hill hotels or whatever, but I remember seeing like, it looks like they're building another hotel.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I'm fairly certain that's this Hilton hotel that we're going to be staying at. So Hilton, we love Hilton. They've always done a great job. We try to stay at Hiltons when we go to places for many reasons. And so I'm really excited to see, and of course it's a newer hotel, so we'll see what it's like.
Yeah,
but
should be nice too.
It is kind of, if you have the financial means to save money and Uber in to like Disney Springs or something like that, you could do that. Of course, we drive, and we are annual pass holders, so we get parking for free.
Yeah.
So
unless we want to do preferred.
We pay preferred, sometimes we'll do that, but. I think the goal on this trip is to first of all.
Now that they got the trams running, though, I don't know if preferred will be needed.
I don't think we'll need it. I think we're gonna try to do the free parking. We'll go to Epcot on Saturday. So when we get into Disney, the plan is to go to Epcot, and then we're gonna start with Soarin'. Excuse me, Soarin'. I know. It's after 8:00. been a long
Yes,
week.
Steph, I think the plan is to do Epcot on Saturday.
Yeah. So, so Soarin', I don't care if the line's 2 hours long. We are doing Soarin'.
And it might be worth rope drop. Well,
We can't rope drop.
That's right, we can't.
We'd have to leave at like 2 in the morning to rope drop.
Well, we were going to leave at like 3 in the morning anyway. So,
we leave when we leave.
Yeah, we leave when we leave.
So
on Saturday morning.
On Saturday, yeah.
To go down.
So Soarin' is number 1 on the bucket list, and he has not seen it. So
not the California
I got
one,
to see the California one when a couple of the streamers and Goo did,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like Niagara Falls crying. It was amazing, beautiful, and that's just through a stream, so I can't wait. And so I tried to keep it from Virginia.
We
so
better,
that it
we better
would be
sit on the
special.
bottom row, and because if she's going to be free falling,
Stop.
we don't need to have her crying on top of people.
Okay, so if everything goes well and traffic is the way it is, we should get to Disney between 10:30 and 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now we do have to stop at least once for gas.
Yes.
So that kind of adds a little extra time. Of course, you never know if there has to be bathroom breaks, snack breaks, that kind of thing. So again, I say somewhere between 10:30 and 11. If all works out, we should get to Epcot. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So that would give us.
Thank you for everybody who's joined us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, let us know what you think. And
yeah, that works.
Here we go again.
And again, for those of you that just joined us, we are talking about prepping for Disney.
Yeah, like 2, 3 a.m. That's the plan.
Okay, for the record, that is the plan.
I don't get home.
Drink up when you get there.
I don't get home until 8:30 on Friday night from work.
Yeah.
So
we won't have a little one. She'll be off to.
So that means I'll be coming home and going straight to bed
for the weekend. So we can go to bed at 8 o'clock.
I've done crazy things like this before.
Yes, we have done. So, now we were younger.
Yes, we were.
But we have done crazy things like this.
I might grab me a 5-hour energy. I don't know.
Oh, there's going to be some Monster.
Or some red wine.
It's probably not the best thing for us to drink, but there is going to be some energy.
Yeah, if I really need to, I'll grab a red line, which will definitely keep me awake.
We are totally dropping a whole bunch of. They really need to be paying us for this. Come on, we have a lot of sponsorship here. Anyway,
a lot of people don't know what red line is, though.
No,
it'll keep it going.
All right, so Soarin' is number 1. Now number 2. So here is we caught something.
Excuse me.
Was it during D23? I believe.
Yes, I think it was D23.
And so we are going to go check it out. So this is kind of where lunch, maybe late lunch, early dinner comes into play. We are going to go check out Regal Eagle.
Jeff, you are as young as us.
Yeah, you are as young. Come on. We're going to go check out Regal Eagle. And apparently there's
Beaker and...
There's something about Beaker's Brew or Brewversity. I don't remember.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, and I didn't write it down. So the reality is we're going to go check out Regal Eagle. Did you write it down? Yeah. Oh, you did write it down.
When I took the D23
we're going to go check out Regal Eagle because we had never been there. We've heard about it. We've walked by it.
Brewing Lab.
Brewing Lab.
At Epcot.
Regal Eagle, the Regal Beagle. Oh, stop. Okay, stop with the age thing. Age is just a number. I want to make that clear. Age is just a number.
Age is how do you feel. Sometimes I'm 90, sometimes I'm 10.
I was gonna say sometimes
it just depends
on the day. So we're gonna go check out Regal Eagle
and
probably in the Brewing
Lab.
So that's number 2 on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I want to do Mission Space.
That
I want Goo to do it with me though, but I don't think he's going to do it.
Probably not.
Because I've been trying to get him into doing it this whole summer, and it never worked out for us where we were down there at the same time.
So item number 3, I was going to try to get Julian Guardians of the Galaxy. So we'll see if that works.
Such a fun ride.
Because nope. I did it, been there, done that, done. I am not going on that ride. I just, I don't know if I'll even go on Mission Space. I don't know. We'll see.
I love Three's Company.
Yeah. Three's Company was a great
I
comedian.
love that show.
Come and knock on
Our
our door.
door.
Anyway, uh, so that is the Epcot plan, and ideally those are things we can get done
Mhm.
before 6 o'clock that night. So
Probably. Yeah.
then I don't know. We could park hop, go catch some fireworks, maybe go ride a ride or two somewhere,
Buy some pins.
buy some pins. So the kind of my hope is that we'll have what we want to get done by 6 o'clock, and then we're kind of free for all, but in after 6 o'clock and see what happens. If we did a live stream, I don't know where we would put that in. I'm still not quite sure. Oh, Figment! I forgot about Figment.
Oh,
How
yeah.
could I forget about Figment?
Yeah, we got to try and see if we
Totally
can get the
forgot about Figment.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, Figment. So Figment is also on my list. I would like to see Figment, although I don't think he's going away anytime soon.
No, I don't think so.
So I just feel like
Oh, and the water. We kind of want to go through the water.
that's not open yet.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, that won't be open until after. I think it's October 4th or 5th
Oh, that's right.
that it
yeah.
opens for the public. So we'll save Moana for
Well,
November.
it might be a soft opening.
Well, my thing is save it for Virginia
Okay. We can do
because
that.
she's going to enjoy it probably way more than
Yeah.
we will. So anyway, so we'll kind of see what happens after, again, 6 o'clock. I don't even know who's playing. So there might be a good concert.
Could be.
I know Joey Fatone's already been there, so bummer on that one, you know.
I've been watching a lot of My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
We have been. Two, by the way. Two.
Because number 2,
Yeah.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is on Netflix. And
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I'm with you too, Jeff. The food booths are there.
Yes, the food. Yep. Mhm.
So I'm sure there might be some food that I would like to try.
Food and Wine Festival
The
pins.
food and wine. You're
Mhm.
all about the dang pins, aren't you?
Hey, that's what I do.
So maybe if there's some food that we want to try or something
Mhm.
like that, but we'll just kind of see. But no, we have no reservations for dinner. I don't plan on doing any of that.
Oh,
Dinner
definitely
will
got to hit the
be
Canadian booth.
wherever with the beer cheese and
and the pretzel.
Yeah, and the pretzels.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But I think food will kind of be whatever we can make of it.
Mhm.
No sit down or anything like that. We did Napoli last year for Julian's birthday, so
I love Via Napoli.
Via Napoli. If anybody's been there,
Hey, if the pizza window's open, maybe I'll do that.
maybe we'll do the pizza window.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So okay, so that's Saturday, and then Sunday, I can't wait. And it better not be raining, and the ride better be open. So I need all the good prayers and juju and whatever for Sunday morning, because we are going to somewhat rope drop Animal Kingdom. And I say somewhat because we're not staying on property, so we can't do the early hours.
Yeah.
But Animal Kingdom does open at 8 a.m. for the public. It's 7:30 for the resort.
The resort, yes.
Yeah. So we'll head over. We'll hit Animal Kingdom. We'll be there at 8, and we are going to go directly to Everest. And my goal is to see how many times we can ride it. I'm thinking an hour. We'll see how many times we can ride it in an hour.
Just depends on how busy.
It depends on how busy it is. I've seen some Sundays where people could probably ride Everest maybe 10 times in 1 hour, because it is just, they just can, there's no line. But I've seen other days where the line has been there. And then, of course, there's been days where it's been completely closed down. So be prepared for anything.
We love Animal Kingdom too, Steph and Jeff.
AK is the best. And shopping-wise too.
We want to do a day where we have the whole day to spend there, because we never spend a whole day there.
We don't.
Unfortunately, it's always been a last-minute thing to go, hey, let's go over here. Mainly it's because we love the shopping over there. They have really good stores. But there is so much, we haven't been over to the Pandora side in forever.
Yeah. Jenny, I don't think quite knows, because we are going again in November.
Yes.
So
she just knows that she's going to go spend time with her godparents.
And she loves her godparents. They
excuse me.
They're like the best. They're local, so she doesn't have any aunts or uncles that are local, and so they are the ultimate aunt and uncle.
Well, that's not quite true, but
they're local.
She doesn't see her.
No, she doesn't see her their aunts and uncles because they're not local.
Or
hence the
kind of, sort of.
Local. And local, not loco.
Her step aunt and uncle.
Oh.
She doesn't get to see them that much.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
apparently we
Thanks
don't.
for bringing. No, let's not. We don't need to air that on here.
Well, I'm just saying, it's
Okay.
like,
Anyway.
honestly, I don't see my. It's crazy how when I first moved here, we were all so tight, but
And
it's
then we
because
all
we
got
were.
lives.
It's because we were all single, and now we're
Now
all
I'm married
older with
married with
kids,
children.
and we hardly ever see each other.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's not. I don't think she understands that we are going there for the weekend, because she's gonna go do this amazing thing, and her godparents again. They probably already have hit up Hobby Lobby 50,000 times already with so many projects and stuff. So
I'm sure.
And they spoil her to no end, but that's what godparents do. So, this will just be us, and that's the reason too that we can, again, we'll take the gimbal and we'll.
Yep.
Oh, have a good night, Jeff.
Hi. See you later.
Good seeing you. We'll talk to you soon. So that's the plan. So okay. So here's the thing with this particular trip, we're not. The plan is we're not really planning because it is such a short trip. We have I have a list. I kind of know what to pack. I hope I pack all the right stuff.
There's only one important thing that we make sure we pack.
Your CPAP machine.
And that's only because Jenny's not coming with us. If she was, the two main things would be her and my CPAP machine.
The CPAP is first and then her. No,
yeah.
No, because we have had a Disney trip where the CPAP machine.
I forgot to bring the right
pieces.
lid. I forgot to change the lid out.
So if anyone ever needs CPAP information, we know where in Orlando to find all that.
Yep. I forgot a power cord one time.
And we have had a Florida trip in general where we've forgotten the entire CPAP. And then I had to drive home, and that will be never again.
I was so tired.
Yeah. So we do have a few items that we will do the checklist of making sure that we get. But in this trip, again, it's only a couple clothes. It's only a couple things of clothes. It's obviously the camera equipment that we're taking, our phones, chargers, and that's really about it.
One pair of shoes.
I'm gonna bring two because I'm expecting rain this weekend because it's inevitable. It's gonna rain.
It's Florida. Anyway,
it always rains. Okay, so now longer trips. This is where
she has problems.
I start packing a month in advance. I'm crazy like that.
Yeah.
But okay, here's the reasoning though. I have a reason behind this because I have found over time we call it the Disney tub.
Yes, we have a Disney tub.
So because we drive, we don't drive down to, or we don't fly down to Disney, we drive down to Disney. So we have a Disney tub, and we've utilized this tub for other trips too, but it's mainly for Disney. And it has all the essentials that we need in there. Everything.
All the craziness that you need for Disney.
Coffee filters,
ponchos,
I'm
baby
trying
wipes.
to think of some little things. Yes, we don't have a baby, but baby wipes. We have extra toothbrushes, toothpaste,
fans, little, like neck fans.
And so what I'll do is about a month out, I'll start doing the inventory on what's in there, what needs to be replaced, batteries, scissors.
Jinx.
Does that mean I can't talk? I'm screwed. I'll even
broke the rule.
I did. You just owe me a Coke. Just buy me a Coke when we get to Disney.
You owe me a Coke.
Oh, okay. I'll buy you a Coke when we get to Disney.
I'll change it. You owe me a pack of pens.
Well, I'm always going to buy you a pack of pens. What are you talking about?
Excuse me.
Yeah, so the Disney tub, so I will tell you how this idea came. And it morphed. And I know lots of people have tubs and bags and things like that. But when I was when I graduated from 8th grade, I had the opportunity to go visit some family friends out in Oregon, and not Oregon, Oregon,
or Oregon,
not Oregon, Oregon,
not Oregon, Oregon.
Anyway, that place. And I went for 3 weeks, and one of the weeks was a trip to the ocean. And they had rented a house, and we were a couple blocks from the Pacific Ocean. It was amazing.
I bet. But
they had 3 kids of their own. So I was kid number 4. Let's see, 2, 4, and 4 adults. So 4 kids, 4 adults. And so everyone had, and because you're dealing with sand and all that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
everyone had a bin, a Rubbermaid bin about yay big, and that's what you packed in. That's what you packed all your stuff. And then the dad packed everything on the back. They had a trailer, and so he hooked up the trailer to the van, big conversion van. This was 1992, so we know what those all look like. And
You know what those are called?
conversion vans.
I had to know.
Wasn't, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Really? Family friendly, dude.
I didn't say it.
Anyway, and so it was. I loved it because you packed what you needed for that week and there, and it was nice. And anyway,
Mhm.
so that's kind of where I got the idea from. And then again, I like having the tub where it has all of our essentials in there, and I'll add to it as we need to, and take things out if I find we don't need them anymore and that kind of stuff. And it was great for when she was little. Packing diapers.
Oh, yes.
I would pack extra diapers in there.
Swim diapers,
Swim
regular
diapers, all,
diapers,
you name it,
nighttime
we had
diapers.
it. It was all in there. And so then when all we had was the one tub, of course we still have all of our other bags and stuff. Have a great night, Steph.
Have a good night.
And we're open if you do rewatch this. We're open for more ideas too, or
Yeah,
however
comment,
we can help you.
give us something.
Yep. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.
Hopefully it's not too crazy.
Yeah. So we would. So I do think the tub is a great idea. I know lots of people. You can go onto YouTube and here's the things that you should take to Disney and not take to Disney and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
honestly, just take whatever you need to take.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, I do have high recommendation.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank you, Steph. We love you. I do have a lot of, like, when people are ask me what should I take, it's like, okay, what are your plans? So here's the thing: if you're going to the Halloween party, take a pair of scissors with you because you're going to want to take that wristband off. And this year, especially, it's cloth.
As soon as you get out of there, you're going to want to
take it off. And so scissors, instead of going to the front desk and asking, "Hi, do you have a pair of scissors?" Just have a pair in our tub that we do, and then you always have a pair of scissors. If you have kids, you never know when they're going to need anything. Band-Aids. I have had Band-Aids in our tub forever. Never touched one. But this last trip, we went through like 55 Band-Aids in 4 days. I mean, it was absolutely insane. And again, never thought we would ever need them, but it was good to have. Of course, all the essentials when it comes to Advil, Tylenol, cold medicine, cough medicine, emergency, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, but I do find that the longer our trip, the earlier I start planning specifically with this tub and what we're going to have in it and not have in it. So
and she'll be like a month before the trip, she's like, "Oh my God, I got to go to the tub. Oh, when am I going to get to the tub?
When am I going to get to the tub?
Like, I need this weekend. I got to go to the tub."
Because it does take a lot to go through the Disney tub.
We got a month to go until we leave.
It doesn't matter because I got to shop. I got to get my list together. Yeah, we're definitely bringing the cough meds.
Like I said, I'm dosing myself up. I took some daytime stuff earlier. When we're done, I'm going to be taking some nighttime stuff to go to bed.
It never
daytime
fails,
when I get up.
It's this time of year. He always gets this stupid barking cough. I'm kind of glad we don't live further north because I don't even want to know what the leaves, although the leaves change here. So it is. So here's the thing in Georgia, this time of year, it's like we have fall flower season.
Yeah.
So all the fall flowers are coming out.
So that's where the pollen comes out and messes with me.
This. I've never known a state to have fall flowers, but
definitely, Eric.
Georgia is fall flowers.
Yeah.
So that's why our pollen count, and here's the thing too.
I've been getting pollen alerts on my phone this whole week.
But here's the thing too. In Georgia, I heard this morning on the news that we don't get as much rain this time of year.
No,
this is typical.
So
that's the other thing too. So that's why it's people to say like they grew up in the north. They know what allergies are because typically the spring is like pollen crazy. But you come to Georgia, you have allergies 24 hours, 7 days a week, all season, like all year long. There is no allergy season. It is all year.
It's just allergies.
Yeah.
Period.
Maybe there's like 2 weeks in January
when it gets super cold. And that's only when I say super cold, I mean like just below freezing.
Yeah.
You know.
So I would love to hear from more of you if you are rewatching this. What are some of the
Yeah, if you're rewatching, comment.
must-haves for that you must have when you prepare for a Disney trip? I
Are
know
you a
for
planner or not a planner?
there we go. Yeah,
do you just go?
you just go.
And what it is, what it is,
Yeah.
what it is.
Do you get in your
Yeah.
car and you're like, if I forgot underwear, oh well, I'll go buy them when I get to Disney. I don't know. Like
I'll go buy some Mickey boxers.
I'm just gonna go commando. I don't know. Some people maybe like that. Just not me, but
Yeah.
some people maybe like that. But I do know there have been times where it's like, oh well, if we forgot to pack it, we'll get there. And usually it's the little things like the,
By the time-
Advil, Tylenol, that it's
By the
those
time
kinds of
we
little
get into the
things.
car and we're pulling out of the driveway, and we've done our mental checklist, and as we're pulling out of the driveway, we're like, okay, if we forgot it, we'll just buy it.
We'll just buy it, except for like the essential items. Like, okay, first of all, I have to have my underwear. Sorry, guys, tell it TMI, but I have to have my underwear. I have to have clothes for Virginia. That's kind of a must.
Mhm.
And you're on your own with your clothes. So if you forgot them, oh well. Oh, well.
Yeah,
And your CPAP machine. That's
the only thing she cares about when I'm packing is make sure I have my CPAP machine.
Do
That
we
is like
have
the,
the CPAP
number
machine? Do
one
we have
thing
the
on the
baby?
list.
We're good. Okay.
For a while, that was number one, and Virginia was number two. Because
we would never leave Virginia. Come on.
Because we had a bad trip when we went down to Florida one
Oh my
time to see
gosh.
my mom,
We'll
and I
never do that.
forgot my CPAP machine,
Yeah.
and it was the most awful night I had because
Well, not
It's
only
sad
that, I'm
because-
the one that had to drive back home, and that was the worst 7 hours. Like the first 4 hours was fine, but after midnight, I'm done, guys. Like it doesn't matter. I can have all the monster in the world. When you're on the road after midnight at this age, I am done. See, but so here's the thing, Sean. It's interesting. You guys fly down. So that's the other thing, like with Steph and Jeff and some of our other friends, you guys have to fly down instead of drive.
Mhm.
So
the packing is totally different than
the
when
added
you do
pressure.
that.
So we
Yeah.
did a flight up to Michigan. Up to Chicago.
Mhm.
This past May, and it was just a simple 3 days.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, we flew Saturday. We came back Monday. But it was the three of us. It was the first time we'd flown in forever.
First time Virginia had flown.
First time Virginia had ever flown, and I was a horrible wreck trying to figure out what to pack.
And I was just like,
even though we were renting a car, we were going to see my parents, so we had, I knew where the local grocery store was. It was literally next door to the hotel we stayed at.
mhm.
But I was a horrible wreck because I just had this fear we were not going to have enough of something. I will tell you though, lesson learned, eat as much as you can before you get on the flight, before you come home, or stop and eat when you get to the home hotel or home airport,
Mhm.
because the drive home from the airport, that was probably our total family breakdown moment.
Excuse me. It was hangry.
All three of us. But that's what I love. Okay, so that's what I love about these trips, and that's what I love about what we've done with Disney and having gone so many times, is that for all the horrible moments, although that moment was probably number one.
She was not happy with me because I was, like I said, I was angry.
And he was driving like
a
bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Anyway, but we learned from them. That's kind of the coolest thing, is we have learned what works, what doesn't work. So the question is, Sean, I'm assuming you're going to have one bag when you go to Disney. Eric, how many do you have? That's what I want to know. Eric, how many bags do you pack with you?
Well, then if you see, the thing is too, is if you're flying, then you got to have one bag extra for souvenirs.
True. Or you have to be prepared to mail it.
Or be prepared to have it mailed.
Ooh, would you mail your Disney ears? Oh no, I would never let these things out of my sight. Are you kidding me? No, I would cry. Oh my gosh, I would cry. I would totally cry. If I had bought my really nice Disney ears and maybe a t-shirt or two, you had your pins. If we had to mail that back somewhere, I'd be like, $5,000 tracking number. I'd be watching it every 5 minutes. Again, I'd be a nervous wreck.
So the thing with me,
Totally nervous wreck.
so other than just my clothes, I also, because I am a pin collector, I bring pins with me to keep an eye on what I'm collecting and if what I'm looking for. And I ended up buying this a couple years ago at Joann's. It's actually for sewing, but I use it for my pins. And then I was at Harbor Freight and I bought this one because it was about the same thing. It was like much cheaper.
Yeah, but for the record,
So,
he doesn't typically take both of them to Disney. He'll just take one.
usually just take the
Disney.
one.
So that all the pins are in one location in the store.
Yeah, so that they're not all over the place in the room.
The other thing that I do, in case anybody, I was really hoping a certain Mama Goo would be on tonight. So maybe if you do end up watching this.
Yes, if you watch, please comment.
I found there's a new set of ears that just came out, and it is our favorite color in the whole wide world. So what I'll do, see, this is.
Remember, it's over here.
I know, but it's
really can't see it that
so you
well.
can't. Well, anyway, they're a new set of ears. So this is what I'll do too. Is as I see things on the Facebook page, I'll take pictures of it so that when we go to Disney, I know what I'm looking for.
She knows what she's looking for.
So so there's a new set of ears that have come out. They are beautiful purple ears with a silver bow. If they are, I believe they are a Loungefly, if I remember correctly, which means they are a little bit more expensive. But they're part of the Disney 100 series, so they're new.
Well, apparently Loungefly, I think, has pins as well. I didn't know that.
So
they have the mystery box pins.
And then apparently we have to try to find these because they're just downright creepy. And I know you can't see them on here, but apparently they're I don't know if they're life size because they're only $229, but they're Mickey and Minnie in their 100 celebration outfits, and they look kind of freaky. I'm not gonna lie.
They look like they're life size.
But they look like they're life size, but there's no way they could be with that price. So I don't know. But they're kind of freaky looking, so I want to find those at some point somewhere too. So that's the other thing too, is just hitting up the stores and finding new things. That's what we'll try to do too. But no, I don't think we'll do any Disney Springs on this trip. I think it'll simply be Epcot and Animal Kingdom. And again, maybe if we get a Magic Kingdom in there just to maybe see the fireworks, but that's where it's kind of like, we'll just do it in one. But again, this is a short trip, so the planning level has gone down to here for me. At least that's how I like to approach it.
That's where she seems to be. We'll see
here.
By the time Friday night comes, it'll be like way up here.
It'll be like, okay, I've got 5 pages.
Yeah, it'll change. It will change.
Here's my list, you guys. I've got a list. So anyway, but then of course, if we do Disney longer. And here's the thing too, if we do Disney with our daughter, there's just having a young one. If anyone has ever experienced Disney with younger ones, you are going to you are going to plan differently. You're going to approach things
when you have a kid with you, it's definitely different. You're gonna make sure you have a ton of snacks and that food is readily available and water, drinks, whatever it may be, and that you're just a little bit more on the prepared side. I think that's just part of being a parent. So preparing for Disney. We'll keep you guys posted on how this all really works. It'll be interesting to see how we do. Like I said, right now we're starting down here, but it's going to be coming up here soon. I can guarantee.
We'll see what happens. You never know. So that's how I kind of prepare for Disney. I'm sure I could start bringing out lists and all that kind of stuff, but that's how I prepare. So
yeah. Did
I keep us on topic today?
Yes, you did.
Good. I tried.
Even though I tried to steer us off.
You did. I can tell you're tired. You're not as chit-chatty tonight. Or you're just actually letting me stay on topic.
I'm just letting you stay on topic.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
you're taking your notes very well.
I'm being the co-host. I'm doing my thing.
Well, I did leave you with the stream last time all by yourself.
Hey, I thought I did well.
The question is
I thought
how
I
much
did well.
information did he really give you?
You know.
Did he tell you the secret passwords for things or something like that?
No, I showed them the handshake down.
Yeah.
So if you are rewatching this, please like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Comment, leave us a comment, say replay, let us know that you've gone back and watched.
Let us know too. What do you do to prepare for Disney?
Yeah, you got any special things that you?
Yeah, if you're
do
flying,
you do the tub thing too?
Yeah.
Or are you going to try the tub thing now?
Again, I think it's one of the best things in the world, but it's more if you're driving rather than flying.
Yeah, if you're driving down, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing, one last little thing that I want to throw in there is DoorDash. So this is where technology has become such an amazing thing. Eric brings an empty suitcase. Yeah. See. Okay. So So empty suitcase, absolute must.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to. But DoorDash. So one of the things before I go to DoorDash, we do have friends, and I don't know if she used DoorDash or not, but we had our friends that came in from England.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they did the grocery store delivery deal, so I'm not sure exactly who she used. I know there's a couple things out there, but when we got there, and I say Advil because I did forget to buy and pack a brand new bottle of Advil for this particular trip. And it's not just headache, it's just we're older, so doing a lot of walking, the sore muscles, it helps. So I actually was able to DoorDash the Advil and a couple other items.
Mm-hmm.
That I tell you was amazing. We stayed at Wilderness Lodge. Again, technology has gotten so much better. I was able to see when the driver was going to be there. I met them at the front. It was beautiful. It was perfect, easy, and I got everything that I needed on the first day.
Definitely, Sean. Definitely.
Oh yeah,
and umbrellas too. Bring an umbrella from home.
Ponchos, umbrellas, anything that you can buy from the dollar store or the Walmart at your hometown. I have found
even the cooling towels.
Yep, the cooling towels.
Buy the cooling towels from your local stores.
Yep. Go on to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, like autographed books, autographed pens, things that I used to kind of laugh at that a little bit because I'm like, well, those are just. But now that I've got a kid, I understand, and money does get tight, especially nowadays. It's totally worth going on to Amazon. Amazon's got a really great
I have to excuse myself for a second.
Oh, okay.
Too much water.
Too much water. I think it's really, Amazon's got a lot of actual Disney stuff on there, and usually at a little cheaper price too. So I have found the wonders of Amazon, especially having a little one. Of course, we do still buy her, she always gets a stuffy and that kind of stuff. We'll buy a few things here and there, but I have found that I've cut back a lot because, again, between Amazon, Walmart, here locally, I've also, again, have found that if you were to go shopping there in Orlando, everything is just that much more expensive. So just be aware of, if you forget it, try not to buy it in Orlando if you can. It's just the tax prices there are really crazy. So, and here's the thing too. You mentioned the Walmart. So there was one of our trips where we ran over to Walmart on the southern end, I think, of the Disney properties. And you walk in and it's like Disney, it's almost like Disney blew up at a Walmart kind of thing. There's so much stuff there. And so it's really great because you could get a Disney t-shirt there. You could get Disney souvenirs, but watch the pricing on it because it's still a lot more expensive if you were to go and buy it from an Amazon before you left for your trip. So, I know I'm not any fun because we're hitting an hour and I don't know about all y'all, but I'm tired. But yeah, trying to think. Hey, Sean, do you got any more tips and tricks for flying down? If you're flying down, do you guys do the shipping setup, like where you ship stuff down or not? Because I know some people that will do more of the shipping back. They'll take it to
yeah.
the local store.
I forgot
and
about the
ship
people
back.
that ship it
That will ship.
ship it down.
We'll ship down and ship
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
So my very first trip to Orlando was not to go to Disney. It was a girls' trip. Somebody was getting a divorce
Ooh.
and had a timeshare, and so
Sorry.
this was their last time to utilize this condo
Mm.
timeshare in Orlando. So this is my first trip ever to Orlando. It was 4 girls. We drove in a Saturn sedan. They actually drove down before me, because we don't ship anything. They drove down a few days before me, and then
Excuse me.
I flew down, and they met me at the airport, and then we all drove back a week later. So 4 of us in this tiny little car. So to save room, we literally boxed up all of our clothes, took it to the local shipping place, and shipped our clothes home. So then we had room in the car for the 4 of us and
Mhm.
food and 26 hours of driving or however long it takes. Yeah, it was insane.
Mm.
They let me, I remember I drove for 2 hours. It was between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. I don't know why I got picked, maybe because I was the youngest. I have no idea. It was bad, but we made it. We survived. But that was the only time I've ever shipped clothes home.
Mhm.
But it made sense because, again, there were 4 of us, and yeah, we had a lot of clothes.
Yep.
So, all right. So that's the extra suitcase. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yep.
All right. So are we wrapping it up for tonight?
I think so.
Okay. So there's our talk on preparing, and we will keep you posted on when we plan to go live this weekend.
Mhm.
We might have 2 or 3 different live times. It just kind of depends on
Just
how
depends
things
on
work.
if we can get things to work.
And we can get things to work. And then we'll have
Because I still haven't had a lot of time to play with it.
Yep. We'll have some videos too. I'll make sure we have some videos
Yep.
throughout next week and the week after.
We should be having our Helen video coming at some point in time.
I laugh at that one. I got everything uploaded. I just got to throw it all together. So maybe tomorrow.
She's got to do some editing.
Yeah.
We enjoyed our Helen trip.
And I love the editing part of things, but
so
it's tough when you have a ton of pictures.
We got some new stickers for my truck.
Yeah, we got some new stickers from Helen. So Helen is our Helen, Georgia, just so everyone knows, is our little Germany type town, German
town.
A little
alpine town.
It's alpine town. It's in the North Georgia mountains. So September, it's fun to go because September is not quite as busy. October is when things get really busy. And that is because the leaves start changing. Fall really hits the North Georgia mountains in October, because he's going to stay in October. And so that's when their Oktoberfest kicks in, but their Oktoberfest.
The Oktoberfest 2023 pin?
Actually, it's considered the longest Oktoberfest. We will. It's the longest Oktoberfest. Thanks, Sean, and have a good night. It's the longest Oktoberfest in the world because of how long it goes for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts right on Labor Day weekend and goes all the way through to the end of October.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't have my hat in here, but so I buy pins each year and I stick them on my little German Alpine hat that I have.
Hi, if you've joined us, I'm Lori. This is Julian. We are JLB Moments and More. We've actually been talking about what we're preparing, how we're preparing for our trip for Disney this
long,
weekend,
short trip.
And what the difference is between a short trip and a long trip for us.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we would always love to hear, how do you prepare for Disney? Have you ever been to Disney? That kind of thing. I don't blame her. She's got to work tomorrow, as do the rest of us. But
she works those crazy hours.
I can't even imagine what time she has to get up. So, Sean, please go get your beauty rest.
Yes,
I totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we'll sleep sometime around Monday afternoon with the way things are going. So,
even though we both have to work on Monday.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing too. Is not only do we have to work on Monday. I've got a really long training Monday morning, so it's again.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun trip this weekend.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be exhausting, but I think it's going to be totally worth it in the end.
I think so too.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
So, so I think we're going to bounce out to that Allie. Allie, hi, nice to see you. So yeah, I
Thank
think
you for
we're gonna.
joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up too. And again, if you are watching this on replay, please give us some ideas. Let us
Yeah,
know what you plan when you go to Disney. Do you plan? Do you not plan? Do
are
you
you gonna
fly,
try?
drive?
You know,
What is it that you do?
excuse me.
All that fun stuff, and maybe we'll do another because we will be going to Disney again.
And
So
we're hoping to do a live from Disney.
and we are hoping to do a live from Disney this weekend.
So we gotta test out.
Morocco, that's great.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Nice.
wonderful. I don't
Very
know what
cool.
time it is in Morocco, but wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, welcome. So we will share what we can of live streams over the weekend from Disney World in Florida, and then we will go from there. So
Allie, if you would please like, subscribe.
Yep.
And we try to go live, once or twice a week.
Twice a week. Yep. Yep.
Mainly we talk about Disney. We talk about, but there's sometimes it's just me and I just talk about anything. I like.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too, Allie. What time is it in Morocco?
Yeah, that's
like wow. That's I don't know. You're our international person, so you have a little bit more feel for.
Well, I'm just Morocco. Are you in Casablanca?
That'd be interesting. 2:20 a.m. Okay.
Ooh, not wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Middle of the night, but that's pretty cool.
They're on about the same time as the UK.
The UK, yeah.
Because I think the UK is 5 hours ahead of us too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Rabat.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. That's where having some of that international knowledge helps.
Well,
we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So, Allie, so thank you for joining us. Yeah, we do have to bounce out because some of us do have to work tomorrow. Both of us have to work tomorrow, and we got to get ready for this Disney trip over the weekend.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
But Allie, definitely look to join us
when
we do our lives, and make sure you get notification and subscribe, and we try to let everyone know when we plan to go live.
Yeah.
So.
And please rewatch too.
Yeah.
If you and leave us a comment, let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep. Okay.
It's very cool.
So hi everyone. Again, good night everyone. I'm Lori. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Julian. Thank you for joining us.
And we are JLV Moments and More. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we hope all of you have a wonderful night. Thank you again.
Yes.
Eric and Sean, especially for being our wonderful mods as always.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night, everyone.
Night, everyone.
And we'll figure out how to end this stream properly with the right. No,
well,
not the right mouse.
That would be the wrong mouse.
The wrong mouse. Yeah, there you go.
Using the wrong mouse.
There you go. Okay, have a good night.
Night.